Mates. Oh my lordy. So, if you've been living under a rock for this past day, the new season of Voltron came out on Friday, and oh my gosh. So, quick preview. I was busy all day Friday. I woke up this morning on Saturday, even though y'all aren't seeing this until Sunday. I woke up and I was like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna make a video about the new season or not. I could just make one about how it's finally summer. I got out of school on Thursday. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna finish season 2 of Miraculous Ladybug first. And then I finished that and started Voltron, and I was like, well, guess I'm gonna make a video about it now. So now it's 3 p.m. on Saturday, and I just finished all 7 episodes of the new season, and oh my gosh, I literally made notes on all the episodes so that this will be a good video. Yeah, you get quality content on this channel. I'm gonna go through this episode by episode and kind of walk you through my thoughts like as the episode was happening. So we start off the season and Hunk is getting more screen time right off the bat. Baby boy baby here, stepping up. He's learning the ways of the Galra. I'm so proud of him. I think in episode 1, maybe towards the end, or it was the beginning of episode 2 already, we're cutting to Keith, and this light is giving him visions. Oh, what the no. Oh, as soon as I saw evil Shiro, I was like, what the fuck is about to go down? So we get into episode 2. First of all, Keith's dad in these flashbacks is so southern. Did you listen to that accent? Because oh my god. Literally, I just have a note that says Keith's dad sounds so southern, I'm dying. Next, we get Lance's big confession of like love to Allura, even though he's just talking to her mice and stuff, and I was like, Lance, you're not in love with Keith. But she clearly likes Lotor, so just, Lance, chill out. You're meant to be with Keith. It's all gonna be fine. But like his quotes were so deep, and how she makes him want to be a better person, and I was like, oh my gosh, Lance, you're almost convincing me to ship this. And then again, Shiro and the visions and Keith, and I was just, some stuff is about to majorly go down. Keith's mom was a badass throughout the entire episode. We had baby Keith, which was so adorable. Most importantly though, they got a dog. That's all. I only care about the dog. Also, literally because of time and space, they were gone for 2 years. Literally a day for the other paladins was 2 years for Keith and his mom. And like literally the attention to detail in the animation, he does look older. So literally they get to the planet at the end of the episode, and my initial reaction was, holy shit, Altea wasn't destroyed. They found it. I was, whoo! So we get to episode 3. It starts off and I'm like, what's this shit? What's this shit? I love D&D, but what? So every season of Voltron has like a casual filler episode, and this was one of those. But this is by far one of my favorite like filler episodes. I love me some D&D, and this episode fueled my being. Hunk and Pidge were getting more screen time, and I was like, yes, my babes. Pidge is my wife, for those of you who don't know. Shiro literally looked like a prince. I was screaming. But you're a paladin in real life! Monsters and Mana. Obviously a parody of Dungeons and Dragons. Like, you're not that smart, Voltron. Okay, I see right through you. Kuran was the dungeon master, but it's called the lore master, and all of his characters had his mustache, and I loved it. I don't mean to shame here, but Lance was a furry. Are you trying to tell me that this boy is not a furry? When Shiro's character dies and he's just like, I'm Shiro's twin brother, I lost it. And then the game's over, Lance is still being butthurt, but Pidge and Hunk leave, and he's just like, I think I understand the fantasy words better than the science ones. And I was just like, this boy. Episode 4 now. We're basically halfway through the season. Episode starts and I'm still like, sorry Lance, I ship you and Keith, and now I ship Lotor and Allura. They just too cute. Then Keith comes back, and I'm like, oh baby, some good shit about to go down. Shiro is being controlled now. What the fuck are these visions? I just want my boy to be okay. And then we get the backstory with Lotor, and I'm like, I knew it. I had this sneaking suspicion that you were actually a piece of shit this whole time. As much as I wanted you to be good and redeem yourself and not be like your father, I knew. I saw through your bullshit, Lotor. So that backstory, I was like, ooh, never mind. I no longer ship Lotor and Allura. I ship Allura with herself because she's an independent woman who don't need no man. Sorry. And Lotor, you can eat my Altean ass. The kiss, though. Lotor and Allura kissed. Is that the first, like, kiss we've gotten on the show? Also, Hagar was controlling Shiro the whole time. Like, from episode 1, that we got, like, little hints, but I was like, oh, maybe it's just, like, a weird mind connection thing. But no, this bitch controlling him. This witch. I was McShooketh. Keith is back. Episode 5. Keith had to jump through the wormhole. And holy, Hagar she's so manipulative. I literally wrote down the quote, "He still believes there is good left inside you." And I was like, my boy Keith, you're gonna play with his feelings like that. Because the Lions gets hacked. At first I was like, who the fuck? Why the fuck? How the fuck? Why am I saying fuck so much? And then bitch was just like, it's like it knew. And I was like, what? Did Shiro hack the ship? Did this jacked up Shiro hack the ship? And then it was Shiro who hacked the ship. And I was like, oh. And then, so we're getting further along. We're having this big fight scene. Shiro and Keith. Shiro leads him away, and we get the Shiro bodies. What have I been saying since like season 3? This boy is a clone. And oh my god, the fandom was right. He was a clone the whole time. And I was like, oh yes, this cannot be my space dad. Nothing but respect for my real space dad, but this is not him. And it wasn't, because he's a Hagar clone with some Altean magic ass shit going on. Oh my god. And then they saw that you were broken. Worthless. I should have seen that too. Not my space dad. Not my space dad. He would never say that to Keith. Also, he got a fucking laser arm. Then we're getting to the end, and literally, Keith, you're my brother. I love you. So many tears. So many tears. This boy deserves happiness. Shiro doesn't deserve. Oh my god. So finally, episode 6. I was like, they're both dead. What? No. Oh, this is Avengers Infinity War all over again. Everyone's dead. Their souls are in the Black Lion, and I was like, bitch, what is this? Literally, Shiro just saying blank face, I died, Keith, was just so powerful. We need you. The universe needs you. In this episode, there's a marking. It's there in episode 7 too, but there's a marking right here. And I don't know if it's a scar or a Galra marking on Keith, because Keith's mom has those same markings, and I was just like, but they just had a battle. Was this a scar or a Galra marking? Either way, I am so down for this. Then we're getting to the fight between Lotor and all the other lions, except for Keith. He's on his way, and literally, Allura's line of how many innocent lives did you destroy? Oh! Like I said, this season was so freaking good. And it's moments like that that just make it like creme de la creme. Oh my gosh. The way Lotor talked, it genuinely seemed like he was actually in love with Allura. And I was like, you're a piece of shit, but you still got feelings, and I value that. Karan set off a bomb, and I was like, you go, boy, you go, you. And then Lotor's fucking ships. I was like, is this evil Voltron? What? I have no words. And then we get Keith and Shiro again, and like that Black Lion, like soul plane stuff going on. What? And then we get big boy Black black lion with big wings. At the bottom of the paper, I literally just have written, hell yeah, Keith. Finally, season finale, episode 7. I have so many feelings today. So the whole episode's like a huge fight scene. It's so good. It's literally such a good fight scene. I think it was Keith's line of Voltron's capable of more than we ever imagined. As soon as they like entered the quintessence field, I was like, what are we talking about here? I just have, holy shit, these effects written down. Finally, rest in peace Castle of Lions, 2K18. Gray-haired Shiro is back. He lives. Allura with those magics, and they're going back to Earth. What a season. What a season. This season was literally so amazing. I haven't watched the other seasons in a really long time, but this may be one of my favorite seasons. It was simply incredible. I have no words. I mean, I clearly have a lot of words because this video is like really, really long now, and now I'm gonna have to spend like 2 hours editing it. That's gonna be fun. But this season was amazing. Oh my gosh. Mates, subscribe. Leave your thoughts on the season down below. I'm still like trying to process all of this considering I watched all 7 episodes without stopping, and that's probably not good for my health, but I really wanted to make a video on this, so I love you all. All my social media links are down in the description. Join my Discord server. Bye.